This is my Costco fishing cart, folding cart, and I use it to carry all my gear when I go fishing out on docks and short trails and things like that. I was just looking at it and realizing, you know, that's going to make a great table. I checked the weight rating on it and it's able to withstand 350 pounds, so I'm going to make a table. Measured it now and it's 37 inches across and just a little bit less than 22 inches wide. So I'm going to get into the garage and find a chunk of extra plywood I got, see if I can't make a little table for it. Got some ideas about it. I think I got a section in there that's 18 inches wide and quite long. That ought to do. Let's see about this. And looking in the garage, right at the end there, I've got this big piece of plywood here. Used it for some concrete work. Well, that looks absolutely perfect. I think I'll grab that. There's my handy dandy sawhorse out here. It's about all I got. My garage is pretty full. Let's get this going. It's not as wide as I thought it was. It's 16 inches wide, but that's going to be fine for a little table. So I want 37 inches long. Okay. This is where real sawhorses would probably come in handy to help. Here we go. Just grab that up and make sure that it fits real good on my wagon over here. And very nice. I didn't take into account the little thing that keeps the tongue of the wagon from detracting, but once you got it in position, you're not using it like that anyway, so that's going to be just right. So I'm going to put a cross piece in here and a cross piece in here to kind of keep it in there, and then I'll make a border along the edge to keep the gear from falling off in most cases at least, and I'll have a nice little table. It'll be a little bit harder to carry, I think, but I guess I can find a way to put it alongside the wagon like this, make some hooks or something, probably make some hooks that go right through here and carry it like that. That ought to work out pretty good. Now I'll cut out a couple of 1.5 inch wide strips to use for centering and stabilizing the table on it. And here's our tabletop. If it's reasonably tight on there. No back and forth, a little bit to the side. What I think I'm going to do is put some eye hooks here and on all 4 of them, and put a small bungee cord on there to keep it from sliding to the side. So now all I got to do is put a little piece of wood along the edge here to make a lip. It'll be a perfectly good table. And I think those eye hooks I put on it will be really helpful to help it hang it on the side of the cart when I go fishing. Looks pretty good. Feeling good about it. Got my table done. Put a border on the edge of it to try and keep things from rolling off, which of course they will. Just found some scrap plywood, cut a 1-inch border, put it on with some wood screws. Underneath it, to keep it from moving back and forth, I put in a fairly large thing on the end. It shouldn't be going anywhere. I'm going to think about how I do this, but I'm thinking of putting an eye bolt at each end and then putting a bungee cord down to the side to keep it from moving around. And I can also use eye bolts to attach it somehow to the corners here so I can carry it on the side of the cart instead of like this. It's looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna like this. This is gonna be fine. Instead of having everything all over the deck while I'm fishing, it'll be just on a table. So we'll try this first at Pine Lake. Dang it. I got the table finished for my cart. It's looking pretty good. I used some scrap plywood and cut a 1-inch piece for around the border. Along the length I had to use 2 pieces because I didn't have a piece left that was long enough, but that's okay. Underneath, I've placed 2 boards on each end so it'll fit nice and snugly on top of the cart. And there we have it, my homemade cart. I'm going to be trying it my first time at Pine Lake on the opener in a couple of days. I think it's going to work out really good. It's far better than having all your gear on the deck. So there we have it, and we're doing good.